I know there hasn't been the behind the scenes recently, but I woke up today with an idea that we should do something about audio. Well, I've been playing around with the idea of explaining what we use for audio, and apologies for me using the built-in microphone on the Sony RX100. I really want to share my thinking, my thought process behind making this video that you're about to watch. Will be linked in the description. It's about audio for video and why it's important. I'm setting up my first shot. It's going to be in this little hallway here, because what I'm trying to do is tell you guys a story of like what happens when like I wake up, maybe go in the kitchen, have coffee and whatever. All this through audio. So you'll be seeing the visuals, but you will not be seeing me as a subject of interacting with anything in the kitchen or anywhere in the household. And the idea is to tell you what I'm doing through audio. Okay, so what I need to do is highlight the door frame, and it just happens that, well, I have the soft box is firing on the left side of the frame. The other edge, the other right side of the door kind of gets lost in the light, and I want to separate that because I want the viewer to know that we are coming through a doorway. My trusty light. There we go. That's it. On to the next shot with the floor. The idea with the floor here is that I want to capture the pattern, and then in the actual video you'll hear me walking across, but obviously you won't see me walking across. And I do want to add motion to the scene. That's why I'm using the slider, because I want to indicate that yes, there is something happening aside from just static visuals. You'll be able to hear what's happening, and my direction of the slide indicates where the subject is going next. Otherwise, you'll be kind of confused. So I hope that translates really well. The floor does squeak a little bit. So when I do record audio, and you will see that adjust in a little bit, I'll put the microphone exactly in this spot so that the microphone is recording from the position of the camera, so that once you're looking at the footage, you have also the correct audio representation of space. And I'll do the same thing for all the other shots. So for this sequence, I brought a light into my kitchen because I want to add extra light onto the coffee machine. For this one, we're gonna have another slide shot coming into the coffee machine, and then all you'll be hearing is me like pressing the button, putting the pot back in, putting coffee in, and whatever. So I was actually keeping the frame or the coffee mug out of focus pretty much for the entire time until the end, partially because I want to hide any little crumbs or little spots of coffee on the machine itself, because that's gonna look dirty, and also because hopefully that will drive the storytelling aspect through audio much better. So for this next shot, I want to have a coffee mug on this coffee table to represent that, you know, when I wake up, I go to the kitchen, make myself a coffee, and have the coffee outside of the office, because the office entrance will be a whole new little sequence in the opening sequence for this video. So I want to separate the two, and hopefully it all works out. So this next shot took a little longer to set up. I have one main key light highlighting the subject, which is our cup. And then I have one light on this side to give the cup a little extra things on the sides there. I think it turned out really good. Now we just have to add drinking coffee sounds so that you guys can tell what we're trying to portray here. But I think it looks really nice, especially with all the lighting. You know, if you're nice, good texture on the couch, especially with the color, and good texture on the coffee table as well. So I just finished filming all the visuals inside the office with the window opening, some stuff with the desk and stuff. Now it's time to record all these sounds. I'm gonna be using the H5. I'm gonna be placing it on top of the camera so I can actually angle the tripod and the camera in the exact position where the slide happens, so I can capture the most accurate audio representation. So let's do it. Ready to record. I'll keep the camera off so that there isn't no additional noises coming from the system, just everything that's being recorded through the microphone. All right, so it is 7 hours later. I finally finished the edit. It's rendering right now, and check out how quiet the system is while it's rendering. Pretty quiet, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed this behind the scenes episode on my development of thinking of what I wanted to create. Waking up in the morning, having an idea, and developing it into something that I think you guys will enjoy and that I am really proud of. But make sure to subscribe for more behind the scenes, and we'll see you in the next video. Or should I say, we will hear you in the next audio. Once you watch this video, you'll get it.